Hi everybody, this is Amber from Paradise of Pages, and I am doing the bookshelf scavenger hunt tag today. I know it's a little late to do it, but I've been wanting to do it for a while, and decided I'd do it anyway. I know the lighting's a little horrible. I'm filming this at night, so I'm doing the best that I can, and I tried to give you guys a more direct shot of my bookshelves as well. So, let's get started. First question is, find an author's name or title with the letter Z in it. And I searched most of my bookshelves, and the closest thing I could come up with is Poison by Bridget Zinn is her last name. So, one down. Find a classic. I have The Odyssey by Homer. Then we have Find a book with a key on it. And the only one I could find with this too is Lock and Key by Sarah Dessen. But right there by her foot there is a key. So, key. Find something on your bookshelf that's not a book. And you can see I got quite a bit of them up there, but I decided to use my little pygmy puff. I got this at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and they actually yelled across the entire store that I was adopting a pygmy puff, and they made me pick out a name and that in front of everybody that was staring at me. So I have a huge public speaking problem, so with everybody looking at me, I can't even remember what I named the thing because I just wanted to get out there. I almost didn't buy it because I was so in shock that they would do that to me, but there he is. Let's put him back. And then find the oldest book on your shelf. And I have this guy. It's called An Inland Voyage Travels with a Donkey. I have no idea what it is. It's actually my boyfriend's book, but we have a bookshelf that we share. And it was made in 1925, so oldest book. Find a book with a girl on the cover. And I picked Coffee House Angel. I know a lot of you guys haven't heard of this. It kind of reminds me of Hush Hush in a way because it deals with a fallen angel type thing. I haven't actually read it yet, but I really wanted it and I bought it, and I honestly until today forgot I even had it, but she's really pretty, so I like it. It's a really pretty cover, so. Next, find a book that has an animal in it. And I picked Marley and Me. It's one of the only ones that I know for sure that has it, and sorry for the movie cover. It's the only one I could find at the time. But, yep, Marley is a little lab. Well, turns into a big lab, but animal. Find a book with a male protagonist. And I picked The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, so Percy Jackson. And find a book with only words on it. The only one I could find was an ARC copy of Freaks and Revelations by Davida Willis Heron. Most it has is those little stars, but to me that just doesn't count. It's the closest thing I have. Find a book with illustrations in it. And I went through every book that I have, and I do not have a lot of them like you guys do. The one I had to use is Harry Potter, and they just had the little tiny illustrations in the beginning of the book. No other books that I have anything in them. And then we have Find a book with gold lettering. And I have Graceling by Kristen Kishore. Can see it there. And then find a diary, true or fictional. The closest thing I have, and I know it's in letter form, but to me it's still kind of like a diary, is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I know he's writing letters to somebody else, but it's still in a way like a diary entry. It's just being sent off instead of being kept to himself, but still he doesn't want anyone to know it other than this person, so close enough. Then I have Find a book written by someone with a common name like Smith. And I have Peaches by Jody Lynn Anderson, because Anderson is a very common last name, or at least here in the States. So, Peaches. Find a book that has a close-up of something on it. And I decided to use Wicked Lovely, which has the close-up of the flower on it. Find a book on your shelf that takes place in the earliest time period. And I have no idea what time periods most of my books are. I kind of thought about using the Odyssey again, but I haven't read it to be able to know. I just know a couple people have used it. So I decided to go for one with a book that I've actually read, and it's Aragon, which also has gold lettering. But I know it's set back kind of in the medieval time periods, and it's the latest time period that I know of in any of my books. Or, I guess technically earliest, sorry. Find a hardcover book without a jacket. I bought this online, and it actually came without the jacket on it, but it's Forthcomings by Megan McCafferty. It's completely... It came like this. I obviously am sure that it had one before, but when I got it, it didn't have one, so there we go. Find a teal or turquoise colored book, and I'm going to go with Winter Girls by Laurie Halsey Anderson. I know it's a little hard to see, but you can tell more on the back that it's more of a teal color. It's just got all these sparklies on the front. So, teal. And then find a book with stars on it. The only one I could really find is The Lucky One by Nicholas Sparks. You can see there's all those stars, and then there's the shooting star right there. So, The Lucky One. And then the last one is find a non-YA book. And I know you guys have seen this around, but it is one of my absolute favorite books, so I decided that I wanted to use it again. And that is When in Doubt, Add Butter by Beth Harbison. So, there you go. I will post the link down below in the down bar for the original post by the Library of Sarah, so you guys can click on hers if you want to, and it's very easy to search anybody else that's done it. I'm not going to tag anybody just because this is a... it's been so long since I've seen any of these done even, so I'm doing it just because I wanted to do it and kind of challenge myself if I even could get everything. So if you want to do it and you haven't done it, I'd love to see you guys do it. You can link back to me if you'd like, and I will see you guys later. Thanks, bye!